Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video here at 88 Rotors Off-Road, and welcome back to our shop. We have a cool Tundra compilation for you guys today. We're gonna start off with this Lunar Rock Tundra that we're doing a Baja Kits long travel setup on. Our shop 88 Rotors is located in sunny Southern California. It's raining today though. We're located in the city of Baldwin Park, which is about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles in California, USA. If you're looking to get some work done by us, please reach out to us anytime by phone, or you can always message us by clicking on the link in the description and going to our contact form. Jumping into this Tundra right here, we're installing the long travel setup with some 37-inch tires. We're doing some aggressive wheels and tires on this one, so we're doing the horn chop to maximize clearance. We're going to be installing some Method 315s on here. They're the 17 by 8.5 size with the 0 offset in a machined finish. Here you can see the blue anodized upper control arms that we're going to be installing on this vehicle. And here are the billet pivot plates that we've already installed on the vehicle. And here are the blue anodized rear billet trailing arms. This long travel setup from Baja Kits for the 3rd generation Tundra gives you a track that's 6 inches wider over stock, 3 inches per side. That makes this truck wide. You get 13 inches of wheel travel up front. This kit features a CAD design billet upper and lower control arm set, trophy truck grade bushings and uniball, and we will be installing some King 2.5 remote fin reservoirs on here with compression adjusters. This kit is designed to work with stock fenders, but the owner of this one plans to go with some bulge fenders after this with a custom bumper setup. We're also installing some rear billet upper links on here. The trailing arms and billet pivot plates we already showed you earlier. Extended axle shafts will be installed along with some tie rod extensions as well to complete the package. The owner of this one went with some aggressive 17 by 8.5 0 offset Method MR315 with some 37 13.5 17 Toyo Open Country MT. We'll get back to that long travel setup in a bit, but for now, here's a black Tundra TRD Pro that we're installing a Westcott Design's lift kit on. We're doing the preload collar setup on this in the front with the coil puck in the rear for the lift. For the wheels here, we're sticking with the OEM TRD Pro BBS wheels and upsizing the tires to a 35, 12.5, 18 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2. Let's bring this bad boy out for a quick test drive before we hand the keys back over to the customer. If you guys like what you see here and want to see more, make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors Off-Road. The Westcott Design's lift kit for the Tundra TRD Pro allows you to retain the factory Fox suspension. This kit comes with a front preload collar, the top SHIM, and a spacer for the bump stop in the front end. For the rear end, it comes with a shock spacer and a coil spacer to bring it up about 1 inch in the back. And for the models that come with a factory lean, it comes with a 1 inch spacer on one side and a 1.5 inch coil spacer on the other. Before we get back over to the Baja Kits setup, let's go to this one. This right here is a magnetic gray metallic Tundra, the 2023 model here that we're installing a King setup on. We're doing the 2.5 remote finned reservoir setup on this one with compression adjusters. We're also going to be doing some Total Chaos tubular uniball upper control arms on here. The rear of this Tundra has the factory airbag system in which we have lifted it with the airbag leveling bracket to give it about 1 inch of lift. The customer already came in with these wheels and tires on here. These are the Method MR305s in a double black finish in a 17 by 8.5 size with 35, 12.5, 17 Falcon Wild Peak AT3W tires. And here we are. Let's get back over to the long travel setup that we're doing. Our tech is now installing the extended axle shafts. We had our buddy Larry over at ABC Axle in the City of Industry swap over the extended shafts that were provided by Baja Kits. As usual, no job is ever rushed here at 88 Rotors. Our tech is going over every nut and bolt that he's touched and is marking them with a white paint pen after double checking to make sure that they have been torqued down properly. Not only does this show our customer that we've done our part in quality control, it also serves as a second purpose for when the owner of the vehicle wants to peek down below just to make sure that nothing has turned itself out. Alright, for a quick recap, at this point, at the front end, the new billet upper and lower control arms are on the vehicle. The king shocks are on as well. The extended steel braided brake lines are on, and the extended axle shafts and tie rod extensions. Swinging over to the rear end, the billet pivot plates and billet trailing arms are on, sway bar end links are on, king shocks with resi and compression adjusters are on. We also installed some Old Man Emu rear lift springs on here. The only missing pieces to this suspension puzzle that we're doing is the rear bump stop kit and billet upper links that Baja Kits is yet to complete. We'll slap those on once they arrive. If you like what you see here and want to see more, make sure to follow us on Instagram at 88 Rotors Off-Road. We still have to reinstall the front sway bar end links, and we'll do that once it hits the ground. Since we installed new extended brake lines, we have to bleed the system now. Fast forward, that was all done, so we'll bring this one out now for a quick and slow test drive to see how the clearance is with this new and aggressive setup. We already did the horn chop and pushed the fender liner all the way forward and all the way backwards in the front wheel well. Being that this Tundra is now 3 inches wider per side, the 17 by 8.5 zero offset wheel is basically now a 17 by 8.5 negative 75 offset wheel on a regular standard body. That's crazy. The 37 by 13.5 tires the customer wanted was just way too aggressive for the stock body. Since he has plans to go with bulge fenders and a custom aftermarket bumper, he gave us the okay to modify his OEM bumper to clear for now. That way, he can drive it home without ripping off his bumper doing so. This truck is going to be a beast once the fenders go on with the front bumper. It's going to be a lot of fun to fool around with once it gets the clearance that it needs. Of course, this isn't just it. A lot more mods are on the way. I'm sure some extra power and re-gear is on the owner's to-do list at the very least. This thing is so much fun to look at, even at this point. But let's bring this one back in right now. We're gonna modify the front bumper to get some more clearance for now. Alright, let's chop up this bumper so it doesn't rub anymore. Of course, we didn't want the bumper to look all hacked up, so we're just cutting the least amount needed to get some temporary clearance. We're chopping off about 3 to 4 inches of the lower corner on both sides. Alright, it clears for now. Let's bring this one out for another test drive. What do you guys think of this setup so far? Something you would do to your Tundra? Drop a comment down below and let us know your thoughts on this. Now that everything is a-okay, we're gonna give the customer a ring and let him know that the truck is ready to go. He's gonna drive it for a couple days and come back for a quick inspection and retorque if needed. Then he's gonna bring it over to our friends at Bear Frame and Wheel in the city of Glendora to do a custom alignment. And that's pretty much gonna be a wrap for this project today. We're gonna see this one again later for some more work. But for now, that's it. Overall, we give this lift kit a 4.8 out of 5 for build quality. The axle was a bit tough to swap the shaft on, but we had our friends over at ABC Axle take care of it since we knew that they would get it done right. The install itself was straightforward. We had to bore a couple things out, some minor modifications here and there, but it's not anything we're not used to. It's definitely not a job for the typical at-home DIY guy. But hey, some DIY guys know and can do more than some certified techs can. Just giving you guys our thoughts in case you're looking into this kit. Overall, it's a great setup. Too bad we can't test this one out ourselves in the desert, but I'm sure we'll hear back from the customer once he's set up for it and goes out for some fun. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate all the love and support as always. We hope you guys enjoyed today's mashup. Support us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. It'll mean the world to us. Comment, like, and share this one. Until next time, take care, guys.